but I'm so used to YouTube. But here we are again with another session of D&D. Here
Woo!
again with it Decat, Celeste, uh, Veronica, and Inlay.
Probably
And
should sit up.
Yes.
so I didn't get the chance to write down the recap this time because of a couple things, but I'm gonna try my best. All right,
Blaming
so
you.
pretty much what happened was we started off at a tavern. Everyone got to know each other. There was some kidnapping crap, and then they followed some trails and ended up finding this cave in the ground. You guys went in. Well, before the cave, you guys fought some zombies, but who cares about that? Anyway, you guys
Yeah.
went in, found a dead dog that was attacking you, killed that thing as well, and found this strange piece of paper that had a picture of a chalice or something that seems to be used for rituals. You guys suspect that nothing has been summoned yet. But nonetheless, you guys are trying to figure out what your next plan is. Little paranoid.
Oh,
And
I
you
thought
guys...
we... Okay.
What
I
happened?
thought we were thinking that something had been summoned.
Oh, I think we were discussing. We didn't think it was
Yeah,
yet.
you guys were in the middle of discussing it at the time.
Ah, okay.
So that happened. You guys are probably still in the middle of discussing it. I'd imagine you guys still want to talk about a little bit more. And you guys are outside the cave. I'd imagine. What do you want to do? Reminder. Flawed still has not picked up her recommendation letter.
Oh, I have not, and also it's a him. But I think that we have a bit more pressing needs. I do want to do that. I mean, we could go touch base with Andoran and see if he has any more information because we don't exactly know where to go right now.
Didn't
No,
we
we-
find a path or something leading north or something like that?
Wait,
What was the snake lady or snake guy doing?
That's fine. I can be gender confused.
Sorry, I played a game with a snake person before, and the snake person was female.
Yeah. I don't think the snake person was ever female, but all right.
No, it was a different game. It was a different group. That's why I'm confused. You're fine.
Oh,
I don't think I ever said anything.
Oh,
okay.
never mind. I did not say anything.
None of us know where we're going or what to do. Perfect.
Right?
It is best to get as much information as we can.
If we don't know where we're going, perhaps we touch base with Andran, see what information he has.
I guess we could see if he found anything else while we've been here. Although I think he was mostly tired. Like, I mean, he just got knocked out the other day, so... And nearly kidnapped.
We should give him a break.
He's tough. Don't worry about him.
Who's tough?
Flawed is just making random assumptions about Andran.
You might be right. Who knows?
Let's see.
I can
I mean,
tell.
he
I
did
can
get
sense-
ambushed.
I can sense his spirit.
Oh boy.
You guys should go on ahead and talk to him. I'll meet you part way.
Way.
Ruby says before slipping away. Or trying to slip away.
I'm gonna address Ruby. Where will you be going?
I've got some... I wouldn't call them leads, but...
Are they located up north?
North?
Out of curiosity.
By the way, I tried to make a map for you guys, but this is kind of different.
That making is hard. I
I...
want like stock maps.
No. Just someone in town.
Okay, carry on then.
I bet it'll come to nothing though, but
I'm going to check, try and see if they're
Make an insight check.
okay.
inside check. I don't know. Hmm.
Oh, yeah, it might help to have my character sheet up, what it is.
Yeah, probably.
I always forget about
bit.
that.
It's fine. I got like copies of your character sheets.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Ender. Just wanted to remind you that last time I had used my Tides of Chaos, and
Yes, I remember. But you're not using any spells right now.
19.
Okay, what do I need to do to contest the insight?
You
or
don't
does it just
contest
work?
it. That's high enough.
Okay. You can definitely tell she doesn't think anything will come up from it, but exactly were you looking at for?
If you were lying about
Anytime
what you were
deception
checking on.
She is not lying.
Okay.
She's checking on someone in town, but she does not expect anything to come from it.
Okay.
I'm a little curious about this too, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't have much remembered from that part. So I don't know who it could be. Okay.
Alright, so Ruby, you take off?
Yep. Let's
And the
see.
rest of you, are you just gonna head to town, or what's going on?
Did we find any footprints last time?
You saw that footprints were heading north, but do you want to follow them right away, or do you want to
Yeah, I think I'll start heading that way.
start heading that way?
so we're all splitting up.
Oh gosh.
I'll
So-
head north.
You guys could try and stop him and talk him into heading to town real quick, and the footprints won't go anywhere.
Perhaps we get a little bit more information first.
Ruby
Instead
had
of
no idea
blindly
about the
jumping in.
footprints.
Considering what we know about that chalice or whatever it was, then I would assume that time is of the essence.
I could see that. Okay. All right, let's go follow. Let's go north.
So we are all just
Information.
Is anyone going to point out to Ruby the footprints? Because she has no idea about those.
Didn't she just sneak away?
No, she didn't
Yeah, she
sneak
did.
away. She's just walking away towards town.
It's fine. She's gone.
Okay, she's gone.
I'm gonna shout in case Ruby's still around. Ruby, we've had a change of plans.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
Well,
Perception.
Do we have to make a roll to see if they'll hear it?
Nah, I'm sure she hears.
Okay,
You guys didn't take that long.
She is going to turn around and come back. What did you find?
Considering we know the direction, or at least the supposed direction they went, and that
know the
these
direction?
tracks-
Oh,
we found footprints heading north, and they're recent enough that we can suppose that they are around the same time that the chalice was taken. So, our best bet would be follow it.
I would agree with that.
Would or wouldn't?
Would.
I thought you said would not. Never mind.
No, yes, she would agree with that.
All right, excellent. So we're all blindly following these footprints to somewhere. Excellent plan.
Alright, cool. You guys start heading north. Doxus, make a
Me.
survival check to try and follow these footprints the entire way.
Believe in you.
By the way, okay, I want to make something
15.
clear. You guys don't know how far these are.
No, we do not.
You don't know anything.
We're just
They-
following track
this could
randomly.
be a week travel for all you know, and you
Yep.
guys haven't set up or packed or anything.
Well, My
Yep.
character has some precautions, so that should be fine for him.
Okay.
Everyone else is assuming it's not going to be too far.
Yeah.
15, yeah, you could follow it for a while. So, this is going to take a while to follow these tracks. So while you're walking, you could talk, you could stay silent, you could fuck with each other.
So, Runt, how do you like the buff to the crossbow?
She eyes him, gives him the stink eye. It's definitely given it more kick.
Wait, why the stink guy? I'm so confused.
He called her runt.
Oh, I get it. Okay, okay.
My character just doesn't even know remember your name, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. How,
So while you
how
guys-
tall is
oh.
Antares?
Tall.
That's vague.
So he's 5 feet, right?
Ruby's 5 foot.
Oh,
He's like 7, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember being around 7.
everyone's a runt to him.
7'4".
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, everyone is around him.
How
Alright,
tall is
so,
the snake guy?
much shorter than that. I don't know,
well,
6
we don't know
four?
if
something.
if he lays down. I'm sure he's a lot taller,
If he,
lengthwise, with the tail.
well, sure.
Anyway,
And how tall is Claude?
Do I have that written down anywhere?
probably.
I think he's pretty. I think he's pretty average. Like maybe like 5'8". It's kind of short.
Damn. I'm literally over taller than ever.
Wow.
I mean, your species is kind of taller than everyone. Not to be racist or anything.
Is he a high
Then
elf?
again, it's really hard to be racist against somebody who is literally contradicting his own race.
So yeah,
what kind
Flawed
of elf
is
is Interest again?
He's a high elf.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Flawed. You're 4 inches taller than Ruby. Ruby really is the smallest one in the group.
Hey!
Okay. So as you guys head north for a bit, you see Vorboth, the dwarf. He's just kind of looking around and like he's doing some weird things with the ground. It looks like he's messing with the dirt or something. And he sees you guys and he runs over. Hey, guys.
Yes.
Hey, I found these spiders kind of like in west of town, and I'm not really capable of like taking them down, but I would really like to use some of this silk for a project.
I'll cut you a deal. I
Oh.
also get to keep some of the silk, and I'll help you out.
Deal! He gives you a firm handshake and he looks really excited about getting the silk.
What are you working on?
Oh, you know, the usual knickknacks and interesting thing. I actually don't have this written down.
Something. He's working on something.
I like to work on a lot of interesting stuff. The silk will make for some really cool rope, and I could like embed it into some like, if I could like color it and put it into some clothing, I could make it look really cool, like a
So
really cool
Antaras
design.
really perks up at this guy and starts getting a bit more cozy with him.
Yeah.
And, I'm gonna start talking craftsmanship, like different methods of crafting with this person.
Right, and he loves talking about crafting. You guys probably talk about this the entire way there.
Yep.
Somebody.
Ruby's going
so-
to lean in close to Flawed and ask, "Who's this guy?"
I have no idea. I haven't the faintest.
You guys saw him at the
Wasn't he at
Bar.
the
tavern the first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he the elf guy?
Wasn't he one of your party?
No, he's the dwarf.
Wasn't
Oh,
he
dwarf.
one of your
I meant dwarf. Okay.
friends?
Oh yes, he's.
He's the one that you guys
don't know.
didn't talk to at all.
He's
I
normally
know.
so quiet. This is
I
so
wrote
unlike him.
notes about this person. I wrote detailed notes about this person. Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Oh,
Wait.
God,
So-
I'm running out of notes.
He kind of walks you through town to get to this place. Actually,
Wait, who is this? What was that guy's name again?
Vorboth Oakenspine.
Hold on, I want to let you know what my notes are because I do have notes for characters, but he only has 2 words and they're dwarf and useless.
Wow. Okay.
I don't remember why. I
have like
don't know
3
what happened.
paragraphs on the guy, and you're just like, dwarf.
Maybe because he didn't help in the fight.
That's probably why. It's probably that he didn't know. Oh yeah, he was cheering on or something, or not doing anything.
Yeah, he's
Terrible.
not a fighter.
He's not much of a fighter though.
Probably
Dwarf,
why he's
useless.
asking you guys to help him.
Dwarf and useless.
I thought you guys would like that.
And then there's me. I wrote like 3 paragraphs of him on my paper.
Wow, really? I don't even know how you got 3 paragraphs of him.
I was writing down every single detail I had.
Nice. So as you guys walk
Alright.
past town, he walks past his knick-knack shop and he points it out. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's where I work. Anytime you guys want something made, maybe, or maybe just want to hang out, I'll be there."
Could I take a look
What's it
around?
called?
Yeah, of course. You want to come in, stop by real quick?
What's the shop called?
It's called Oakenspine's Knickknacks, I believe. Where's my notes?
And how do you spell it?
You nuts.
Oakspine. Then
Oakspine?
knickknacks. Alright. Yeah, knickknacks. Nick with the dash. And then NACKS.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna immediately start looking around for anything that'll catch my eye, interested.
Okay, so you walk in there, and right off the bat you see, I think this. Okay, so this table in the middle, it looks well made. It looks like it's crafted, and it has this design on it. And it has this owl, this wooden owl, looking right at you.
And it's made out of wood.
It's made out of wood.
Does
Ooh.
it track me?
Sorry.
Does it track me?
It just looks like a normal, or it just looks like a knickknack.
A normal wooden
So-
owl that you might see in every home.
Maybe. And then, like, looking around, it's a lot of random weird stuff that looks like it was just pieced together by anything he could get a hold of, like stones, wood, some of them made out of plants.
While I look around, what's the story behind the owl?
Oh, this is a pretty cool one. Look, come over here. And he, like, goes to the opposite side of the table. Do you follow his footsteps?
I'm gonna follow him and keep an eye out still for anything interesting. Like this is
The owl
literally
is still
paradise.
looking at you.
as I followed.
As you follow it, you guys see this. The owl is still looking at him.
Ooh.
Just
It
its
turns
head is turning.
Oh, that's cool.
My finger, I'm like somewhat visibly twitching with the urge to take it apart and examine it.
He's like, so I imbued with this with a little bit of trickery magic. He's not very good at magic. He's just he doesn't know the names. Anyway.
Trickery magic.
So the closest person to it, it looks at, no matter which way you go, unless you're up. If you're right above it, it can't really do that. But it can rotate its head.
I'm going to swing my hand sort to the other side, see if it follows my hand or me. Like
It
my
is
hand will be
looking.
closer.
It is still looking at you.
Hmm.
Ruby's going to sneak up right behind it.
Are you getting closer than
Yes.
he is? Okay, so a weird thing happens. Instantly, it's looking at Ruby. There's no transition.
Oh.
It's like
That's
one of those
cool.
bugs you see in a video game where
Ooh.
like it doesn't like move. It just instantly is looking the other way.
I like
I'm
it.
gonna distract myself by trying to find something to buy because otherwise I'm gonna take that thing apart, whether it's his or not.
That's cool.
Okay. So yeah, you look around. Most of this stuff in here is just kind of random stuff that doesn't seem to have any magical properties to it. Like a lot of it is just carvings that he just wanted to try out or something he just wanted to put together. There's a necklace that's made out of different leaves that he found, and it's just kind of woven from the leaves, and that's all it is.
So I'm going to restock on some supplies. Like,
Does he sell supplies? I would assume
Well-
that's a different shop.
well, he has knickknacks, which knickknacks can be repurposed.
Oh, you're crafting supplies.
Yes.
Ah.
That's mean. Okay. So
I'm only taking the stuff that seems to be boring to me, though.
so what are you telling him?
Like, oh, this is really cool. I'm totally gonna love this and not destroy it.
No, I'm just gonna be like, I think I'll purchase some of these.
All right,
And-
all right. What are you interested in? What are you interested in?
While
Look
I'm,
around.
while I'm picking these things out, I'm going to look for anything that catches my guy's eye based off of his particular design. Can I make like an investigation check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, what's my investigation again? I think it was 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Literally, I've done it enough times to memorize it. Okay.
Can't believe you call this guy useless.
Ah.
He was meant to be the odd one.
13.
13. You look around, and well, you see a statue. It's like a okay. This is a weird statue. It has like a bear body and a dragon head and a okay. It has 3 heads. And it has a dragon head, and it has a what is it called? The praying mantis head,
Ooh.
and it has a fish head. It's
So
all
which
made out of wood. It's probably has the most wood out of everything here, though.
Okay.
Interesting.
Do I sense any? Am I like able to detect any magic from it?
No, most of the magic coming from this room seems to be from that owl. From what you're gathering.
You said most, though. Is anything going towards anything else?
It just has a
You can't
little
really
natural
tell.
magic.
You can't really tell from the
Okay.
items around.
Okay, that's fair.
He does
Um,
not let you into the back, though.
I'm going to ask: is there anything of value in the back?
That's just where I do all my carving, all my crafting, and well, all my stuff. That's also where I sleep, actually. So, all my private stuff, really.
I see. Tempted to do an inside check, but no.
Tempted to steal the owl.
Right? How much for that owl?
Kind of, slightly.
Well, you know who to
But-
ask.
No.
We didn't even ask how much he would charge for the owl. Maybe he'd just give it to
Right.
us. He likes us.
I'll ask. What is the value of that owl, though?
That owl? Oh, that's my centerpiece. I'm not selling that. That's my favorite owl.
Where's your least favorite owl?
Oh, right over here. He grabs another.
What?
It's made out of wood. It's smaller and
And it's really,
Huh?
It's really it looks terrible. It's because it's at least favorite owl. It has to be like the first one you carve. It looks terrible.
It doesn't
I-
look that terrible. It just looks like its feathers are kind of like roughed up.
Ooh.
I'm
And
going to touch the magic owl. See how it reacts.
you touch
Okay.
it and it feels like a wooden owl.
What? That's insane.
I get that. I was just wondering to see if it would react.
Right.
That's the only magic added to it. Because it seems peculiar to do that sort of magic on just an owl. Then again, I literally used light magic on a pebble.
Yeah, that thing's still in the cave.
It lives there now.
Oh yeah, we never picked it up, did we?
Cool thing about Enterus's magic, by the way, that pebble will stay like that forever
Ooh.
until he puts his magic properties on 3 other things.
Oh, that's not forever.
Pretty much forever.
I mean, if he dies
does
right
not
now, it'll
cost-
still be there.
No,
Oh,
no.
if he dies right now, it'll go away in a couple days.
Aw.
It does not cost me any magic to maintain it, though.
It doesn't cost any magic, but he has a limit of how many he has
Yeah.
open at once. Or in use at once.
So, hey, maybe some kid will find it
Right?
and be like, hey, this is a cool rock. Bring it home to
And
show
then
his
one-
mom,
and then
and then
eventually-
it turns off
Oh.
as he uses it for something else.
Oh man, something died.
I'm already planning a project for that anyway, so yeah.
So steal the owl, right?
Census, doesn't it?
If you do,
So-
my guy will not complain and he'll just take it apart.
So,
Ruby's just looking around.
Forboth is holding up the smaller version of the owl, by the way. It's like, so you want it?
How much do you want for it?
Oh, this thing, it wasn't too bad to make. I'll give it out for you guys, 20 silver.
20 silver. It is quite a fine owl. I'll think about it. Perhaps we'll come back for it.
I'm gonna drop the knickknacks that I have already collected for like scrap onto his table. I'll purchase it though.
All right. What do we got here?
Mainly, most of them are either metal or
Okay,
plastic.
so he doesn't have any metal because he doesn't have a forge for metal.
No, he doesn't.
Poor dwarf doesn't have his forge.
Wooden stuff.
It's all wooden or a plant or one of those items you picked up looks like it's made from like his own crafted leather.
Was there anything that was made of hemp?
Of hemp? Yeah. Yeah. You could
I would
find
have collected a lot of that. Hemp is
Okay.
often.
Okay. Let me think about this for a second. You're doing this in a very expensive way because the price of this material is going way up because he put the work into turning it into something else.
Like you can buy materials pretty cheap. You're
Yeah,
like,
you
"Nah,
can buy materials for very cheap, but these
That
items.
is
I'm
part
gonna
of who my
destroy
character
these
is. Though. He does not care.
Okay. Let me look up how much this stuff is. Okay, so say you could get. Oh, is this not in the character?
It's
Uh,
more convenient for my character to repurpose things because he can
Um,
see how stuff is done.
It's not in the player's handbook, is it? Fuck.
I don't think it would be.
Let's see. D&D
of knickknacks.
buying materials. Here we go. This is not what I was looking for.
Yeah, I don't. I know. It's like some different shop. Let me see if my shopping would be more helpful to you. I don't know about stuff like that. No.
Okay, you could get a bundle of like. Are you getting the bear, or the weird bear with 3 different heads?
How
Weird
big?
bear.
How big is it?
It's like half of Ruby's size.
What? I want a weird bear. Get the weird bear.
Did Flawed actually say that?
Yes. Get the
Ah.
weird bear.
Throw in the weird bear for the freak.
Okay.
Wait, what? Rude.
Okay,
Ruby
so the
chuckles.
weird bear. Uh, this masterpiece, the bear with the 3 heads, is going to cost about 5 gold.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're getting. This hemp knot. Okay, so there's this weird kind of okay, he it looks like what he did with this thing is he got some hemp rope and he like tangled it into this design. It's kind of like a spirally cool looking design in like a circle.
Is it like its
Sorry?
own knot? Is it like its own knot? Because he did mention knot that he was going to use the thread for. Is it in that?
So this is in a completely unique design that doesn't. It's just really cool to look at.
My character is interested.
Okay, this will run about. It wasn't too difficult.
Oh, so
Maybe like a gold.
that's not cool. So I'll
Alright.
take 6.
And let's see. There's some like. I'm guessing your character doesn't want anything with like leaves and plants.
Not particularly. I can't find much use.
Okay, so most of the wood and stuff.
I wouldn't have taken too much wood and stuff, but if he had leather stuff, maybe.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like he got like a. It looks like he designed this bag out of leather. It has this like it's cut into it in places to make it look like it has this horrifying looking face on it. Kind of like a ghost face. Okay, I'm trying to explain this, but it's kind of hard to explain this. It's a ghost looking face, like a horror face.
Okay.
You you show that to him and he says, "Oh, that'll run another like 15 silver."
Okay. So 6 gold, 15 silver total so far. Is that all?
And you could find a blanket made out of like fur. It looks like animal fur.
I do not have much animal fur.
It actually looks like a some kind of wolf's fur. He says it runs about also 15 silver.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and haggle a little bit.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
go ahead and try.
I'm
What do you
going
say?
to offer him. I'm going to offer him. Instead of paying the full price of this, how about I offer you, in exchange for a discount, I'll tell you one of the Elven crafting techniques.
Ooh. Deal. How about all this plus that technique? I'll only charge you 3 gold.
Deal.
What's this new technique? He looks very excited about this technique.
So I'm going to teach him mainly leather working, Elven, how the elves would mainly work with leather and strip it or tan it.
Right? Okay.
and I'll even throw in some stuff with that my character himself does with hemp.
All right, cool. You guys spend some time hanging out, doing this new leather stuff. He shows you a couple things that he does with leather.
I'm assuming we're heading into his back
I was
workroom.
He shows Enterus the back.
Oh,
So,
And-
is there anything I get to know from that?
Okay, so it looks like he has his supplies, like his wood and his like leather, and it looks like there's a dead animal in the corner
Ooh.
that he hasn't really taken apart just yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a blanket on the side, just kind of like thrown there, probably where he sleeps. And there's tools, and there's a place where he makes his own leather. There's a place where he chips his wood. Just a bunch of stations.
So he took me into the back room with himself. So the main area, the shop area, is completely
supervised, yes.
empty, pretty much.
So we
Pretty
steal a bunch of
much.
shit.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm just saying this because I wanted confirmation. I'm not gonna do anything personally.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm tempted
Yes,
to.
you get to see his back room.
Ruby's just looking around.
Anything of value there, in the back room?
Well, it's where all his supplies are, so he has a lot of wood. And
No projects that interest me. No.
at the moment, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I give him the 3 gold. I teach him techniques. I learn some techniques from him. Is
Yeah.
there anything else that this would involve?
Like rolling wise,
Just in
Or-
general.
you guys have a good time.
Okay.
Let's
You
have a
make
really
a
good
friend.
time, and Vorboth really likes you.
Okay.
And
I like him too. I'm going to remember his name.
Awesome. He's not useless guy, right?
No.
Okay, so we
Vorboth.
blow up his establishment, right?
Wait, I just realized this is the second dwarf that I've become great friends with.
Oh yeah, you and the dwarves, man. Okay,
you just get
Second.
along.
so they probably stay in there hanging out for a little bit. You guys just chill and wait for him the entire time. Ruby,
I wanted to go and see if I could find Andrin while they're doing this. Like,
okay, yeah, you have time to go find him.
right?
And actually, when you walk out, not too much later, you see him walking around looking for you.
Did Doxus swipe the owl?
No. Wait, no.
Did
not
he?
me.
I mean, I kind of wanna.
You can if you want. It's completely unsupervised while I'm working with.
Oh,
Okay, I'll steal the owl.
Okay.
made an enemy.
You pick up the owl. It's looking right at you.
So what I will
And I
say,
walk
is
out.
I'm glad I did touch it, just in case it would start screeching if it gets touched.
Right. Alright, so Flawed, you walk out a little bit, start looking for Eneren, and it looks like he's looking for you too. He walks up, he's like, "Oh hey, Flawed, glad I found you. I've been trying to get this to you," and he hands you a letter. It's sealed by wax and has this kind of like cloak kind of mark on it.
Ooh, official.
Yeah. It's like, "I'm sorry, I tried to get this earlier and I'm feeling much better now. Did you check out the area that I talked about?"
Oh, the campsite, of course. Yes, last night.
No, no,
Had
no,
a-
no, no. The
No?
hill area that I saw the wizard go towards.
there. Did we discuss that? I don't quite remember that.
Wait, that was Ruby.
That was
wasn't
with
it?
Ruby.
Yep.
Oh, okay. In that case, it would go something more like this. Did you
Okay.
talk to Ruby? She said she was going to check out the hills over there.
Yes, we found this cave and some suspicious things and undead dogs and oh so you know the people of this town better than me, more personally than me, so maybe you should be the one to deliver the news. We believe the parents of that young boy are zombies. They're just no longer with us.
Deceased.
Zombies?
Yes,
Okay,
we
Don't just mention zombies in front of.
Oh, she
just
did.
mentioned zombies, okay?
Oh, mass hysteria. Let's
okay,
go.
I would like to confirm this myself, and to be honest, I want to check out this cave you're talking about.
Of course.
Um,
Would
The
you be
cave
able
is
to
totally
show me
trashed.
where this is, or maybe just point me in the right direction?
I would gladly point it out on the map. We're trying to find any other leads. Do you know anywhere else we can look at? There's definitely something still going on.
I don't know. I don't know what you found other than a cave.
We found phallus paper with
Oh,
we found it looked like an odd ritual site. There was a coffin. There was an undead dog. It was a bit traumatic, to be honest.
honestly, no.
Right. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to go check it out.
Of course. Do you have any other leads on the wizard where we could look for whatever group is orchestrating this kidnapping and strange events?
Unfortunately, that hill area was my lead.
Oh, of course. I understand. Thank you anyway, and thank you so much for the letter.
Thank you for checking it out. I'll be heading off over there.
Of course.
He'll get ambushed again.
Maybe take some friends. Don't go alone. You know.
No.
I'll be
I mean, we know what happened last time.
fine. I'll be fine.
So,
It's the last time you see him.
He's dead.
so around this
Yep.
point, I'd assume I'd be walking out of the blacksmith with a satisfied expression.
Yeah, probably. Ruby wanted to do something while you were doing that too, though. You look for Sakela.
Yes.
You don't see her in the street. You start knocking on doors, and in the infirmary area, you see her. She's working on patients, helping them out. There's some older people there that she's just kind of hanging out, and kind of calming them down and making them feel like their life is still meaningful.
Aw. Making them
But
feel
you
like
see
their
her.
life is.
Ruby will approach her as soon as she comes to a natural stopping point with the patients. Sakala, or however you say, how do you say her name?
Sakela?
Sakala. If you have a second, can we have a quick discussion?
Yeah. 1 second. She kind of like gives a handshake to whoever she's talking to and like blah 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 and walks over. What's up?
Ruby's going to look around. Is there a nearby room or something that
It's
private?
actually kind of open. This area is it's kind of like a very structured tent,
Oh, okay. So it's just one tent.
kind of.
Then Ruby's going to whisper to her, trying to be stealthy. I don't know how much you're familiar with what's going on. Being all the way out in the middle of nowhere. But
Out of nowhere. I'm in a town.
well, yeah, but the town's in the middle of nowhere. Well, anyway.
Actually, not.
Oh, it's not? Never mind, she doesn't say that.
It's just small.
being in this uh, small area. But it looks like the scorpions are trying to ally themselves with someone, and that someone is summoning something with the townfolk here.
I don't know anything about that stuff. I'm just here living my life. Just talk to my granddad about it. He'll know more.
Do you know if there's and if he has any contacts in this town beside you?
Oh, if you look for them, they'll find you.
She should have known that.
She should have.
Ruby sighs before leaving.
Take
And
care of yourself.
I guess she'll before heading back, she will look for around the shady parts of town.
Okay, so as soon as you walk out, actually, you see someone familiar staring at you.
Oh,
from
son of a bitch.
Across the across the street. It's the guy that woke you up that one time.
Of
I don't know if
course.
you remember.
Of course.
He's just kind of staring at you, and he walks behind a building.
She'll follow him, but go a roundabout path.
So you get over there, and he's like, "Young one, your job here is done. It's time for you to go home."
She just looks surprised. Already? We've hardly figured out what's going on.
Yes. Probably wasn't the wisest choice sending you here. Probably should have sent someone else.
Ooh, shade.
So, I'm gonna look around for people. Just gonna say this now. My character's just gonna be looking around for anyone in the party.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah,
you
because
walk
we're all
out.
spread out.
Yeah, you walk out, and Flawed isn't that far away. So
Okay.
you can find her really easily. Like, she probably
Him.
finished talking to... Yeah, him. He probably finished talking to Andoran a while back ago. It didn't take that long. So you meet up with him just fine.
Okay.
But you start looking for Ruby, and it takes you a little longer.
Yeah.
So back to Ruby and the unknown figures conversation.
Are you sure there's not more to be done? I mean, we I guess we do have the information, but we can't
Whatever
just
information.
abandon part of the territory.
Whatever information you have, grandfather would like to know. When you tell him, we'll go from there and move on. Because we don't know what's going on.
She sighs, and she'll nod, and then walk back towards where the party was last at.
Okay, it looks like they're looking for you.
Oh. How far do I go before I encounter one of them?
Not that far. It's a small town.
Ruby! Where did you go?
Ruby came from the alleyway, right?
Just behind a building. There's not really many alleys in this town. Just behind a building.
Still kind of a bit sus, so I'm gonna keep that in my mind.
Yeah, it's totally legit.
My guy's just thinking drugs.
Right. Drug dealers, oh my gosh. Alright, so Ruby, you do know that home and the way the footprints were leading are both north.
Okay, they're both the same direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what did you get yourself into, Squirt?
Not much. as I said earlier, I doubt it would come to anything. Didn't you say there were footprints north?
Doxus.
Oh. Yeah. Why?
I'd assume we would be going north.
Yes, I got
That's-
no new information.
That's probably a good idea.
Oh,
Honestly, I thought that's where
Also-
we were going originally. What happened?
Yeah,
also, Vorboth is with you guys. He's like, okay, are we ready to take out those spiders?
Yeah, spiders. Okay.
I do need some silk.
So here's what I'm thinking. This is like an area full of like big spiders, so we'll probably have to like draw one out to get it alone.
I have an idea for that.
Alright, cool.
That sounds delightful, although we probably have more pressing concerns right now. I mean, it sounds like cultists, probably, maybe.
So Ruby is acting a bit stranger now. Didn't seem in that much of a rush,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna try and pick up on that. So investigation or
Insight.
Insight.
insight? Yeah, that would be a -1, I think, but I'm gonna check. Oh no. 11. Do I make much of it or not?
Probably not.
Mm.
Ruby, go ahead and make a deception check on this. Well, would it be
Sure.
deception?
Probably. Because
Okay.
I'm withholding some of the truth.
Okay.
Persuasion, then maybe. Persuading me to not pay attention. I don't know.
I
can
think
never
it's
really tell the difference
it's
between
probably
persuasion and
deception. Because I'm
Yeah,
holding back the
probably.
truth.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do
would
it.
be it would be hard to get lower than 11, to be honest.
Yeah. But it's possible.
So it's hard to really make out anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make anything out of it then.
But yeah, you try to rush the party to this place, but Vorboss is like, oh, but come on. You could use the string, right? I know
Indeed,
I
I
can.
could.
And just
This
imagine, what if we
detour
find
will prove
What?
beneficial.
what if we find one that's venomous? I mean, come on. You guys are a bunch of mercenaries, right?
Shouldn't take that long, right?
No.
Really consider myself a
I'm
mercenary,
sure
but
Doxus would love some spiders.
Oh, do you eat
What?
spider? I'm sure I could cut it up for you
Is that
as I'm
something
taking out
snakes
the
do?
web.
Do they eat spiders?
I'm pretty sure snakes eat spiders, yes.
Snakes
Don't
can eat
think-
a lot of shit.
He could
Yeah.
eat it. Technically, you all
Snakes
could eat
do
it,
eat
but
spiders.
I mean, yeah, technically we all can eat spiders.
Larger snakes don't. So I'm kind of poking fun at them because large snakes don't eat spiders, but small snakes do.
Ah.
these are also really big spiders. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'd probably make a decent meal, right?
they could, yeah. I've had spider before. It's not bad. You just gotta be a little careful, especially if it's venomous.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did notice this already, like from season 1, but he session 1, but he does draw on.
Yeah. So come on.
So, kill or kill?
Kill.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah, we can kill the spider. Come on.
Don't you think
I'm
4
gonna
days
go
are
with
about to pass? So
Wait, which direction is it? Which direction are the spiders?
west.
West. Actually, somewhat in the same direction as the camp you guys fought in.
Okay.
It's just a little outside the forest.
Either way, it's free resources.
It's not free. We do have to kill giant spiders for it.
That's pretty much free.
Labor has a cost.
What cost?
Our limbs, our livelihood. You know.
I highly doubt the spiders will be able to kill us.
If you fight all them all at once?
You can survive without limbs.
I'm not gonna mention my guy's plan.
Okay.
There's kind of a lot of them. And
How
who's to
many
say
will
we
I
can
know?
actually
You
pull
don't know.
one away? Maybe we'll pull 3 away or 4. That
And there's 5 of us.
Oh, I
giant
don't
spiders?
fight. That's why I need you guys. I don't fight.
Of course you don't.
See,
I'm just gonna toss him. I'm gonna toss him a knife.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
do.
Okay. Thank you. He looks very scared.
I'm just gonna tell him, just aim for the throat.
Spiders don't have. Okay.
Just knife the spider in the throat.
Ruby's going to slip up behind him and say, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Yes. I really want the silk. And just imagine what I could use the venom for if I get a hold of some. I mean,
And imagine
it's
what
not-
that venom would do to you if they get to you first.
it's fine.
Wow.
I have you guys.
He doesn't have a sense of security. Okay.
Wow.
Kind of like someone my character knows. Yes. Starting to think all dwarvens are like that. My character.
Maybe not all,
My
but
character
it
does.
seems to
My
be a
character.
thing, yes. Alright, so he starts leading you out of town towards where the spider's nest is. He goes a little past the forest and he points out an area that just has like webs all over the ground and trees in like this area. It's kind of like a mini forest.
There's a gap where the spiders go into, right?
A gap?
Like, it's
Like an
the spider
opening?
nest, right?
Yeah.
So there's a gap to the entrance, right?
So there's
Or is it covered in webs?
there's no clear entrance because like it's all open and there's webs everywhere, but like you could walk in.
I don't know about this, guys. Have you ever felt web on your feet?
Oh,
He
we're
shudders.
not walking in. We're not walking in. Let's just try and draw one out.
I'm going to pick up the biggest rock I can that I can carry in one hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna lob it into there. Add in my tinkering to give it light.
Oh no. Ruby is already taking steps backwards when she sees you lift off the rock.
Me too.
Okay,
Please
you
don't.
see-
Why couldn't we just set fire to the webs?
Are we going to collect the webs? I'm not sure what this mission is.
So
I mean,
Borbal sees you just chunk that in there. He's like, what are you doing? And you guys see this light glow.
The spiders are going to congregate towards the light first, not towards me, first of all. And second of all,
Oh no.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out a flask of alcohol, pour it towards the webs, and pull out a match.
sweet.
Okay, so as you walk towards the webs to pour alcohol on it, you see some legs. Are you going to keep walking closer?
I'm not going to keep walking closer. I'm going to douse it, like spread the water by sort of like flinging it.
Alcohol, but yes. Would that be a range?
Alcohol is literal.
Okay, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Of course.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only outcome that could come from this.
Yeah,
Yep.
my character's an idiot, but he is a damn good one.
Damn good idiot.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah, Ruby still doesn't want to be in this fight.
Oh, hey, look what I found.
You find.
I'll show you in just a second.
That's not foreboding.
Oh no.
I mean, spiders like fire, right?
Sure. They like fire as flies like light.
Exactly my point. And you mean moths, right?
Moths, yes.
I mean, flies could like fire too. You just sail them in there, that's all.
We were talking about light, though, for the flies.
No, you burn all the flies.
Well,
You
I
burn
do
all the
that.
moths.
That's not the point.
I've had too many fly invasions to not bring out the fire.
Okay, sorry, I was setting things up.
You need to kidnap them.
Kidnap the
You
spiders?
need to kidnap
Flies.
the flies?
The flies? Why?
So their parents are worried.
Sure.
Oops. Oops. Okay. Mr. Spider, what do you got? Okay,
Nice.
25 to 20.
That would be me. 20.
All right. 20 to 15.
Nope.
Okay. 15 to 10.
10.
Oh gosh. Okay, 10 to 5.
9.
5.
I thought you got a 7.
Rolled 7 by a +2 to initiative. I just forgot to put it in the computer.
All right, cool. So, Enterus, you see this spider start to walk out of this web. And,
It's gonna be Dustin.
well, it starts walking out before you get there.
Okay. So, I'm going to just toss the canteen of alcohol in from my distance. So I don't have to get closer.
Okay, you're just throwing it into the webs?
Pretty much, it's gonna spill out onto the webs. Yeah.
I thought you wanted the webs. Why are we here?
I mean, that's easy enough. You throw it into the webs. This is a big area.
We want the silk. Silk is best fresh.
Okay,
Yeah, but if
what
you
is-
burn it, it's not fresh.
Well,
webs are
it's covered in alcohol at this point, I think.
It's gonna be cooked inside the spider. It's gonna be
What?
great.
Wait. We're
Like,
kidnapping
he's-
a spider?
He's wanting the spider from the silk from the spider.
Yes.
I don't think that's a thing that you can really do.
Well, I'm gonna hope.
Well, at this point, there's no going back.
There's probably gonna
Also,
be some leftover silk.
okay, this could go a couple of ways.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
So is that the end of your turn? You use your action to throw alcohol onto the webs.
Yeah.
Do
Are
we
you
have
going
a
back
battle map?
off?
I cannot toss in the
Torch.
match, right? The torch.
Don't worry, I
Um,
got it covered whenever I get a turn.
Yeah, just wait for Flawed.
Okay. I'm just gonna prepare for my next move.
Okay.
Do we have a?
You sure you don't want to back off?
I'll back up a bit. Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is why you're confused.
Yeah, can we have a battle
There.
map? Thank you.
Ooh, that's a big old spider.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! That's gonna be a lot of silk. Imagine all that silk in that butt.
Oh, I forgot to get a thing for Vorgoth.
Oh yeah, he's fighting now.
Cut open the spider.
Surprise.
There's like a spool. How do you think this works?
I mean, the silk has to come from somewhere.
Mhm. It's not in a spool. It's gonna be in liquid form in his body.
Yeah.
Also,
They,
ew.
they turn it solid somehow.
Huh?
Hold on, sorry.
Need a specific enzyme to turn it into
I'm seeing if
whatever.
I can do this.
Yeah, that'll be figured out.
You're gonna figure out spider anatomy on the fly.
Vorboth isn't really a part of this fight anyway. It's fine.
Come on, we gave him a knife.
He's
Yeah.
still hanging back.
I want him to throw that knife
You
at a
have
pivotal moment
Ruby
and
to
save
push
us.
him in. You have Ruby to push him up.
Okay,
Uh,
well, we'll see what happens on her turn. Okay, it's the spider's turn. And it's gonna walk right up to Andoran that just threw something at its web.
Did you just call me?
Andrea?
Edward?
Enters.
Yes, the mix-up continues.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, and it's going to attempt to bite you.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Is he unconscious already?
13. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Alright, it just starts throwing its fangs at you, but nothing lands. And
I'm just imagining a spider pulling off of
Celebration.
its fangs and throwing them.
Because with his little claw thing.
Yes.
This thing's like right over Interest.
It doesn't bite you, it throws them.
Right. Alright, Doxus. This is giant spider.
Doxus, do you want to be the one to throw the match?
Vlad has fire
No.
magic.
Doxus, make a nature check.
Do not use fire magic, please.
Please do.
Why not? Like, until we've established that's ideal.
Because I
You
have
said
a
nature?
cantrip called Control Flames.
You said
And?
nature?
Yeah, nature check.
Well, I have a cantrip
Okay,
called Fire.
you know for 100% that if you light this nest of spiders, that they will spread out and leave their nest and attack.
Yep.
Because they have no reason to sit in a flaming pit of fire.
If we trap them.
There's more
And you
than
have
one
no
entrance.
idea how many are in there.
There's probably
There's probably
tons of
thousands.
entrances.
You kidding?
Oh.
Fighters? Why?
They would
Oh
mainly
god.
spread out, first of all, yes.
Have you
They-
guys not seen those videos where people kill a spider and then millions swarm out of it?
Yeah, right?
That's terrifying.
Why are we fighting spiders?
That's
We
been my
barely
point.
do this,
We could have just gone north.
right?
Yeah, my character's just spitballing it here. He doesn't know how spiders work that much.
So, Doxus, you could relay this information to your team to
Oh.
make sure they don't burn their nest.
Fire bad. Fire
Wait,
very
what?
bad.
We'll see if that translates well enough. What's your
Fire
turn? then?
bad.
But I'm still gonna attack.
Are you saying they're weak against fire? Okay, I'll use fire.
Fuck.
You yelled fire
I
bad!
mean, as long as you use the torch, you'll be fine.
Um,
We need to keep that silk in pristine condition.
The
Yeah,
silk
good
we're
luck
gonna
with
burn?
that.
Regardless, I'm still gonna hit it with the
I'm
short
gonna
sword.
control the fire to throw it at the spiders.
Well,
Silk is good for heat.
what is the thing? Seven.
7. You
Good
just
night.
swing wildly at it. Actually, I think what happens is you just start swinging in the opposite direction and you're not even opening your eyes because you're so afraid of the spider.
Oh no, we haven't had
Then
a
you
long
open
rest
and
yet.
you're like, oh wait, I'm facing the wrong way.
Afraid of spiders?
I'm not afraid of spiders.
Are you afraid of giant spiders?
Just afraid of this one, caught him by surprise.
Oh.
It's like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be afraid of this.
Wait a second, it's just a
Snakes
giant
eat
spider.
spiders.
Snakes really don't eat spiders, but okay.
They do.
They do.
What kind of snake?
I
Mainly
have no idea.
smaller ones, garden snake.
Snakes in the rainforest, maybe.
Garden snake.
All
I
right,
mean, I know a lot about snakes. I don't know.
Doxus, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's all I
Do
can
you
do.
guys know how harmed you are from the last fight, by the way?
We leveled up
Um,
since the last fight.
The last fight was in the cave. You guys leveled up before
I
that.
didn't get damaged at all, I don't think. No.
I'm fine.
Claude
Um,
went
I'm
down.
full HP.
I don't think Ruby got hit, but did she?
No.
I'm a little under half.
Okay.
I did some level messing around to figure out the health situation today, so I don't know. I'd assume I'm full.
I fixed it for you.
No, Ruby, you didn't get hit.
Okay.
Flawed, it's your turn.
You stayed behind your cover like a coward. Good.
Yeah, I know,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Totally not like I did the same.
All right. So Doxus said fire bad. So I mean, I should use fire, right? I think we all agree, right? Fire.
Magical fire, please.
Do it
I
anyway
mean-
for shits and giggles, please.
I mean, it's magical fire.
Oh god.
Okay.
You use magical fire and I'll strangle you.
I mean, you were intentionally trying to get this to light. What are you talking about?
I'm the one who purposely pulled out a match.
This conversation cannot happen in 6 seconds.
Yeah, it can't.
I'm just trying to decide because I wanted to use burning hands, but that means I have to be a little closer, and I can't really see the
Also
grid
hit
on the.
the others, right?
Yeah, the grid is blending in, isn't it?
Grid is blending in. That's
From
what's it.
you to the spider is 25 feet.
Now it looks like we're all in a spider web.
I don't see any change.
I do.
Burning hands hits your allies, right?
Does, but I can position myself and go like to the right and not hit them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll just be
Like if-
scorched with the heat.
Yeah, but you're fine.
Okay, so the web area
I will
is
remember this.
over here.
Okay,
sorry, I
I'm
don't
not
have
burning
it
the web.
on
I'm trying to burning the spider.
Okay.
And
So,
the heat will attract all the other spiders.
That's not how spiders work, but
I know.
maybe
It's
I
not.
don't know.
I know it's not.
I'm gonna go over to the side and try and not hit Antares, and I'm gonna do burning hand. So let's do a deck save.
I have to
Okay.
do a save? What?
Not you. The spider does.
What is that?
It's a spider web.
And roll.
It
And,
looks like a Doctor Who wormhole.
And Ender, are you doing the D20 for wild magic?
What? Oh. Yeah.
Come on, wild. I mean, no, we don't want wild magic.
Actually, I don't even have to.
You don't. You can just choose to have wild magic happen.
I could just
Oh yeah,
say,
you could.
here's what happens. You attempt to... You know what? I'll do it next time. It gives me time to think.
Okay.
Thinking!
I
Yes,
don't think we're
that's
supposed to know
totally
you're doing it
cool.
next time, but okay. I'm just an asshole.
Alright, fine. You wouldn't be like that? Alright.
No,
Okay,
it just
so-
scorches backwards
just-
at super
I
far.
just Free roll on the wild
Who is
magic,
all
right?
within 20 feet?
let's
What
see.
happened? Oh, 20 feet.
Everyone.
Good job, DCat.
I'm
Everyone
25
except
feet.
Ruby. That would be a
decaf.
party wipe. Okay, never mind.
Thank you for not party wiping us. Did you actually roll on the wild magic table?
Subjected yourself to DCat's taunting. Shame.
I didn't, but I
Shame.
guess I'll roll it.
The point is to roll it, but way it's random.
Let me get the official chart.
Okay. Wait, what
DCat,
happened to the card you made?
Can you throw 60 feet, DCat?
I can run 60 feet.
And you?
Throw 60 feet. Like a torch, for example.
I can shoot 60 feet at disadvantage. I don't know what I would have to do to throw 60 feet. And yes, I can run 60 feet, but I won't be able to do anything else. Are you trying to have me set the web on fire?
No.
Because Ruby does not want to be here in the first place.
What? Why would I want you to set the yes?
Ruby's already thinking about her solo adventure once you guys are all dead.
Oh, don't worry. I'm harder to kill off than that.
Sure.
Still should have gone after the fire.
Oh, I didn't roll a D100. I rolled a D20 by accident.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah,
good, good.
that might change the results a little.
There we go.
Well,
That's better.
Okay.
Oh! Interesting. Flaw disappears.
What?
She just puts her hand out and then poof, she disappears. Flawed, what you see, you still see everyone, but it's kind of like in a blurry way.
Good job. They managed to ditch us.
I told you this was a terrible idea. He just figured it out. I didn't know he was that
Fine.
stealthy.
That's fine. We'll figure something out.
So
You can still see
Everything-
everyone?
everything looks ethereally.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, you became a ghost. You're dead.
That's definitely it. I'm dead.
Flawed magic just killed him.
I don't think I have any more movement, and that was my action. So that's my end of my turn.
So she just vanished. He just vanished. Ruby, what are you gonna do?
Well, I am within 30 feet of the spider, I think.
Yeah,
I'm within 5 feet for sure. I'm within actually 1 foot.
Yes.
the spider's like over you.
Falling right into my trap.
Your crap of
Now I just have to figure out what my trap is.
So, Ruby is going to attack with sneak attack since our ally is in 5 feet of him.
Yep.
Oh.
That is
Does a
Oh, so
22
you don't
hit?
get advantage. You don't get advantage to hit.
actually wouldn't that
I don't get advantage to hit even though he's within 5 feet?
No, he's in 5 feet, so you get sneak attack, but you don't get advantage.
you get advantage to hit if you are hidden.
Once per turn. Oh, okay.
Separate thing.
That's different.
But you still hit
Okay.
because of the 17.
I memorized it wrong. If I have advantage, then I can use sneak attack, or I can use sneak attack if he's on me, or if
Right.
someone's on him.
Either
Okay.
way, you hit though.
Okay.
So roll your sneak attack damage.
Roll. That is a 2d6 plus 3, right? It doubles my dice.
It doesn't
I'm
double.
double
It
checking.
just adds a 1d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
It gets stronger as
Okay.
you level up.
okay. It adds a 1d6, which is double mine. So 11 damage. Maybe later it'll do more.
All right.
And she's taking 10 steps back and hiding.
Wow.
Is there any bushes or trees around?
Duck down beneath some grass.
I'm tempted to just light the web and then use
Can you
the
not
my
eat
flashlight.
your microphone?
There's
That's really
some
loud.
bushes around that you could hide behind. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll for stealth.
1d20 plus 6, I think. Yes.
Yeah,
20.
just such high stealth. It doesn't even need a roll.
I feel hidden.
You feel hidden. Okay. Enterus, you got a spider on top of you.
I'm tempted to still throw the light into the web, but nah. Not this time.
Alright.
Okay.
Why do you decide against it?
Well, because I won't be able to control the flames in the same turn.
Fair enough.
That's my only reason.
That's logical. That's
Also,
logical
you can
enough
only
to save
control
us.
so much of the flames.
Yeah, it's a very small
but
amount.
it has to start at one small point. And I can just stop it from spreading before it reaches too big.
It might get too big within the 6 seconds of the turns.
Well, because of the alcohol, yeah.
Yeah, you did pour alcohol.
I honestly just wanted to watch the world burn, okay?
We know. We know.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to just incapacitate it. Or attempt to.
Dot,
Okay,
dot, dot.
he's going to make a dexterity saving throw.
The spider or me?
He is.
The spider.
The spider, sorry.
Dear.
Well, we now know the spider's gender.
Yes.
I didn't think that far through. But
Super
sure, it's
important. He's a good boy.
Uh,
Let's not kill him. Let him be.
I mean, who cares that he has like 8 legs?
Keep it as pet.
14.
Okay, it's very weird to figure out how you want to do this. So you're trying to wrap a giant spider up. Okay, here's the thing. I think I need to set limits to this weapon.
I'm going to.
Yeah, normally something like this would only be able to do.
I don't
So,
think I'd be able
I
to
think-
incapacitate entirely. Honestly.
I think if it's a large creature, I don't think it could work. I think it has to be medium or smaller.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Wonder.
You want to try something else this turn instead?
I was just too tempted to be able to finally use my staff properly.
Right.
I feel like your character would know he can't wrap this thing up before using it.
Yeah. Not my character. I was just too excited for it.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sense of it, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna staff it in the eye. See if I can pop an eye.
Poor eye.
Oh.
I want to see it explode.
Fire to explosions. Got it. This guy's a psychopath.
Well, the eyes explode, not an actual explosion yet. I don't have any sulfur or gunpowder. I need
Yep,
one of
he's a
those two.
psychopath.
Was your roll to hit?
Okay, my roll to hit. Memory, serve me right. Okay, so just strength check. I already forgot.
It's +4.
Oh. I think that's right. 10.
Okay, you try to gem the staff in its eye, and it kind of like hits off the head and doesn't seem to impact much.
Damn.
This is why we shouldn't mess with spiders.
This is exactly why we should mess with spiders.
So you can get
Alright,
eaten?
Spider's turn. He's going to attempt to bite you again.
Okay, let it.
Does a 23 hit?
No, not. Yes, it does.
Yeah, this is almost, but no, not. Yeah.
Oh, I see how this works.
Um,
Okay, 5 damage. 5
Okay.
piercing damage.
so just a little bit of 5 right now. There we
Any
go.
venom damage?
No, doesn't seem to be any venom damage on this one.
Oh, thank God.
God damn it. No poison in this one.
You could try and draw another one out.
No.
We probably will have to, yeah.
Why?
Poison!
Don't want
I-
poison.
Doxus,
I want
go
it
ahead.
for your new weapon.
We're gonna attempt to slice a leg off.
Okay.
Preferably the leg that's on my back in the picture.
Right.
Nope.
You swing and it just moves its leg to the side.
I hiss at it.
Hiss. It hisses back.
Can we roll to see who's more intimidating?
You want to roll intimidation?
um.
Do it. Do it.
Spider versus Snakehead.
Uh.
I mean,
My app just
Snake.
crashed. I mean,
Oh,
probably.
He rolled
Better
a
than
negative
that.
1.
he rolled a negative. Wow.
well, snakes
I'm.
greater than spiders.
I guess so.
Wait, let's just make sure.
You answered the age-old question.
Nope.
Hey, the
Yeah,
snake
yours
rolled
is a
higher
little
than the
bit more
spider.
intimidating.
Who would have thought?
16
The
versus a
spider is
negative
kind of like
1.
half-ass hissing because it's trying to intimidate you, but it's also kind of like, I don't know about this anymore.
Oh,
Is it pissing some silk?
Nah.
That's fine.
Damn.
Flood.
that's yeah.
Am I still in ethereal land?
You're still in ethereal land.
It's interesting. Okay.
So,
What do I want to do with this? If
Oh, I forgot to mention a very cool thing that happens when your wild magic goes off.
what?
You hear those whispers again.
Oh, that's
Oh.
not concerning. That's not concerning at all. I think it's just normal. Okay, totally normal. Shit, I can't think of anything cool to do with this.
is this
Um,
the Veil of Shadows?
No.
If I go up to like Doxus, like can I touch them? Like do I go through them?
So you put your hand towards him,
Oh, so you moved.
Yeah.
and when you grab him, you enter into the material plane.
Oh.
Oh, there,
Ow.
there he is.
And now there's 3 of us, all hugging the spider.
Yep.
Let's get a group-
Okay. I don't know quite what happened. It was
Get on over, Ruby. We need a group photo.
a group portrait. Somebody like paints their portrait while we get eaten by the spider. All right.
Those whispers, by the way, were supposed to be more intimidating, but I forgot about them.
It's okay. You could get like a little sound effect. That'd be cool. But by the way, when wild magic goes off, does that use my spell slot? I get conflicting answers online.
You still have your spell slot.
Okay. I guess I'm already
Here.
Oh man.
You can poke
What?
him.
I
Wanna
think
poke
you
him.
might be in reach of him.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't want to touch him. I don't want to do that spell. I guess I'll use. I'll try burning hands again. Like, let's see if this will work this time.
No.
and I'll-
How are you doing this?
okay, so it is a cone.
Can I
Yeah.
grab your wrist and stop you?
Hold on.
Are
I
you
would
doing
also-
it like
Look.
this?
Yeah, I want to do it diagonally so it like goes towards the legs and is not going to hit either of my friendos. Yeah.
Okay,
How far does it
If
go?
that-
make
15
a
feet
dexterity
each?
check to not hit them.
Make a
I'm trying to
dexterity.
figure out.
It's
Okay.
what? Wasn't it like supposed to be like a something degree angle from
It's
the
a
head?
cone. It's a cone starting from me, and generally it can be from any angle, so it can go straight up or down or left or right, but it can also go off
Actually,
the
you know
diagonal.
what? They're close enough. I'd say you don't have to make a check.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
like hitting its legs, but still.
I mean, you're lighting it on fire, right?
Yeah.
So technically, some of that fire will be magical, but some of it won't.
It's all magical, but okay.
No, some of it won't because it'll catch. Its hairs will catch on fire.
Yeah, but that fire will still be considered magical.
Yeah.
Um,
So it has to do a dex save.
Okay,
I'll be
yeah,
able
it's
to use my weapon.
so good at that.
Is Doxus and Enterus getting a little warm?
Oh, 20.
Oh.
Oh, it's saved, so it's gonna take half, but it still does get hit by some heat.
Oh.
Takes half of 15, so that's 7.
Ooh, shit.
And 5 damage.
It is freaking out a little bit. You can see it like struggling to stand up.
Oh. So how do we harvest the silk? I don't understand why we're here. All right, I'll end my turn.
Ruby,
We'll figure something out.
Ruby shooting it in the eye. She's coming
roll
at,
to hit.
She's coming out of the shadows, getting within 30 feet. Yeah. And then she's rolling to hit.
Roll to hit.
1d20
Bow and arrow.
plus...
Stab it into the
Oh,
eye. That'll be.
Now I have advantage because I came out of hiding. 12,
Blue blind?
17?
Yeah, you hit.
And 14 more damage.
How do you want to do this?
Straight through its eye.
Yeah, it falls on Enterus.
He deserves it.
Alright, and it seems like you guys don't have the other spider's attention right now, and there's this dead giant spider in front of you.
Get it and let's go.
Loot its body.
Alright, so,
How do
what's his
you
name?
loot the body?
Vorboth runs up to it, and he's like, "Come on, guys, let's drag it a little farther from the nest before we start harvesting it." He starts grabbing at one of its legs.
I'm not much of a lifter.
Lift anyways.
Come on!
I don't really have any upper body strength, but
Lift
okay.
anyways.
Ruby stays back but keeps her crossbows raised towards the nest.
Okay, so, Doxus, are you gonna help?
I'll wrap the tail around like 3 of its legs and try to drag it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys drag it away from the nest just fine. Like, finally, let's get some of this silk out. And he starts cutting open the back area of the spider.
And there's no silk.
Okay, so he opens it up and he takes out a gland. Like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
let's go
Okay,
back to.
plan.
It's this really big, like, web gland.
This is
It's
gross.
kind of like the bigger than your head.
Ew.
Why
I
is
know,
this a
it-
thing?
Are there any of the spider parts that could be sold?
You can sell anything if you find the right market.
Yeah?
he points at Ruby. He's like, "Yes, exactly."
Your small town knickknack shop is just the place.
You can find a shifty place.
I'm just gonna
Um,
take the pincers then. Oh, okay, whatever.
Sure. Vorboth starts cutting the spider open more to try and get some meat for Doxus.
Can we go
I guess
before
it's
the
just
other
poison.
spiders notice?
Wait. Wait. I'm gonna take one of its eyes and give it to Doxus for your collect.
Damn it, you thought ahead of me.
It has a heart and an eye. Heart and an eye.
I was gonna
Going
take
to
all the other
do-
eyes.
Kind of monster body part.
She's creating Frankenstein's monster.
I don't
You
think
only-
Frankenstein's monster had
You have a heart
multiple.
and an eye so far. You're getting.
I'll take the eye, and then I'll grab the another 4.
Okay.
5 eyes and a
What are you
heart.
doing? What are you doing with these eyes?
Kind of just putting him in a pouch.
Making a
Okay.
necklace.
What?
I was gonna say make a necklace.
You can do that later.
I could do that.
Kind of a strange spot to do it now.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, not right now.
Well, we have some perfectly good thread.
It's actually still in the sack.
Well, that's not a problem.
We can steal some from the web.
Vorboth is going to make it into it when he gets back.
So, you were saying something?
What happened?
You were saying,
No,
Claude?
I was just saying that you couldn't really get the web from the spiders themselves.
Now, are we supposed to follow the dwarf?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's like, all right, come on. I'm going to go back to my place and we're going to make this into something we could actually use.
Does no one remember the 4 days from yesterday?
I feel like we have a more pressing mission.
Ruby.
So
Wait,
it's
what?
getting kind
You-
of late anyway.
Actually, who
it's
was
in the
always
afternoon.
telling us
I'll
it's so urgent. Let's
I'll
just
be
go.
the cause of the end of the world if I don't get this silk.
It is interesting though because you were the one who was pressing us to act urgently before, and now you're not so interested in. Why are you so interested in this silk?
Because it's so.
There are millions of things you can do with silk.
Yes, and
I
you can do none
already
of
have
them.
thousands
And you can do
of ideas.
none of them. You can do none of them if the world is destroyed.
Who gives a shit about the world if I can't make what I want?
Well, hey, more for me if you guys don't want to come along. He
I'm
starts
going with
walking
him.
back to
I'm
his
going with
place.
him. We had a deal.
How about we leave first thing in the morning? Sounds like a plan. Okay.
I'm going to take the knife from him, considering he didn't even use it once.
Oh, yes, please. I don't want that.
And you wonder why I labeled him useless.
He's not useless.
He's necessary to end the world.
He's a distracting side quest. That's what he is.
He is! That's amazing.
Come on, side quests are cool.
Can be. I don't know.
It's
I
silk.
just imagine what could have happened
Silk.
if you had to fight 100 spiders out of that thing.
Would've been
because
so
you guys
good. We
decided
got
to just
so much
walk
poison.
I think we'd have a TPK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or Ruby will run off while the others die.
yeah, probably.
I'm willing to put my money on the last one.
So you guys head to town, and fairly quickly, he gets you some web. He gets it in this big pouch that he got from home, and it's just a pouch of webbing that you could take out and use as you need.
It's
He
a
coated
white-
it.
What quality is
so
this silk? What quality is this silk?
pretty good quality. So he soaked it into this oil so you could handle it while you're working with it. But if you leave it outside of the pouch that he gave you, the oil will kind of like after a while it won't be as effective. Then the web would get its sticky factor again.
So I can only really use it so much before.
You could use it. No, so after you use it,
Okay.
it's there, but you could hold on to it in this
Before I
pouch
go,
for a
I'm
while.
going to show him two of my inventions. the project I'm working on with that I've already started, you know the one,
Yeah.
and I'm going to ask him for any concept ideas for that first of all, and the second thing I'm going to show him is my staff.
Okay, so for the staff, he's like, "Oh, this is interesting."
Have we ever seen it
Um,
work yet?
No,
Not exactly, but
you haven't seen it full use. You've
so he
only
kind of like gives you design ideas pretty much for these kind of like decorative designs.
only decorative though.
But for the project you're working on, he kind of gives you a good idea of how it could be held comfortably a little better.
And I'll assume he'll do something with like a he'll give me an idea for like a grip.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He also suggests maybe a little bit of leather could help with the grip.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Anything else, guys?
I'm going to head and meet up with the group again now.
Oh, Doxus, by the way, he cooks up some meat for you. Some spider meat for you. It's like, here, I'm sure you'll enjoy this. He's like snacking on some of it as he's handing it to you.
Just like
I'll
wet.
grab
I'm
it.
just gonna say teasingly, no, Doxus, it's not nice to, it's not polite to refuse.
Wait, just like wet raw spider meat?
It's
So
cooked.
okay, so I'll grab it and then I'll take a little bit off and then I'll hand it to Ant. It's impolite to refuse, right?
Oh!
Go on, try it, try it.
I just give a devil may care smile as I say, I don't care about manners. I just toss it aside.
Aww.
Can I grapple him and force it down his throat?
Yes, do it!
Roll for
Uh,
grapple.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna try and push him off then.
Strength contest, guys.
Yep. I'm rolling really well, so. What is my strength again?
Probably high.
No, not at all.
What?
Wait, why isn't your strength high? You
13.
seem...
Oh, you're both tied in strength. Okay. Rip Thoxus.
Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, you try to stuff it in his
Yeah.
mouth, and you guys are just kind of like wrestling each other.
They're getting
Vorbach just
along
kind of
so
like
well.
places the meat next to you and kind of walks inside, like, take care, guys. Can't wait to see you next
Doesn't
time
care
you
that we're
stop by
crawling in the
town.
middle of his shop, about to knock over some of his merchandise.
Oh, I'd imagine you guys were outside.
Oh, well,
He handed you.
that's entertaining.
Because if it was inside, I would have stolen half of the stuff that fell on the ground.
Wait, by the way, did you take the owl?
Yeah.
I did.
Yep. Yes, he
Oh,
did.
no,
Yes,
man.
he did.
You'll need to show
He's
me
gonna
that.
He's gonna politely ask for the owl back because he knows it's missing.
Aw.
Makes you think I have it.
He looks around all of you. It's like, so
The thief?
It's certainly not the
I'm
thief.
just gonna be like, the rogue?
he looks at everyone except Enterus. So,
Ruby shrugs.
anyone have my owl?
So you're not a fighter, so I'm gonna walk off and go away.
Aw.
Not a fighter, but he can call the cop.
I'm still walking off.
We're kind of acting like the cops here, so I don't know.
Ruby, make a history check.
History.
History check.
That's a little random, but okay.
Oh man, you should have let me do the history check.
1d20 minus 1 probably. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. 4.
Beautiful.
All right.
Oh god, we're getting
Could I
arrested
make a
tonight.
history check?
Sorry.
Could I make the history check? I
Sure.
don't know
Sure.
anything.
You can make a history check.
You
Sure.
guys do know that Antares is... They're not Antares, Oh shit.
Andoran?
Andoran is... Okay,
24.
he knows it.
So
Almost a nat 20.
you remember Wilfred, right?
Let me check my notes real quick.
Has a lot of armor. Is
Yeah, I
the
know.
only reason you guys
Provax?
defeated that
Provax?
group. Yes.
Yes, Provast. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The town guard.
I'm gonna let you know my notes for him, which is broad guy, confident, higher level than us.
Okay, I got my page. I got my page.
Okay.
Mine, you can't be better than mine.
So you assume he's probably one of the guards within Velway. I don't have an official name for that.
Helmfirth. We're in the city
Sorry,
of
what?
Helmfirth.
No, it's okay. So these guards, they're guards for all of Velway.
Oh, he's not a
Oh.
town guard, he's a Velway
He's not
guard.
a town guard. He's
Holy shit!
a
he's
country
powerful.
guard.
So why is he
Ooh.
so weak?
You think he's weak?
I mean,
He was definitely-
one shot.
Okay, try to fight him.
Country guard, come on! Can't one shot those thugs in the first fight.
Okay, so
If it's that much of an ordeal, I'll just throw the owl up and over my head behind me.
No, no.
Oh, nice.
so
Does
you
it
know-
smash?
He scrambled to
No,
catch
it's
it.
a magical item. It doesn't smell.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh,
You can't go after it.
So, but you know that these guards are around, and you know the history of it is that there was some misunderstanding conflict between your land and Velway, and they were both, or Velway set up some guards around their country in case there was an invasion from your people. So this was a long time ago, and no fight has ever happened. So now they just kind of wander around.
So
that's productive.
that is not nice for me.
Nope.
Oh, it's long forgotten. They're just kind of around.
Might be long forgotten publicly, but I think the guards would know what they were being hired for.
Okay, so they're being hired only for invasions. The elves and Velway, they aren't actually in combat right now.
Hmm.
They just know some, just
Tension.
they don't know what happened.
Basically, don't cause trouble and you're fine.
Pretty much.
I don't know
All
if he
the
can
trouble
do
with
that.
Have you met me?
No, that,
I don't expect you to succeed on that. I never said succeed.
Alright, so what are you guys up to?
So what
I
does he do when he
believe-
sees the owl fly?
He doesn't seem too worried about that owl flying,
I'm
but
catching it. I'm catching it.
he sees that and he's like,
don't
"Oh,
care if
thank you!"
I don't care if I dive face first into the cement. I'm catching that.
Right? And he's like, "Oh, thank you! You're such a good buddy, man."
I'm starting to take it apart already.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on, hold on. So you actually have a hard time taking it apart, right off the bat, at least. And he starts like trying to stop you.
Oh my
Are you
god.
stopping?
I need to see how it works. I'm already too far in.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So
Oh
you start
my
scratching
god.
at it, and you start looking for openings, and it looks like solid wood.
It's got to have some sort of slit around the neck so that we can tilt. Right?
It looks completely solid.
hell does this thing work?
Ruby tries to snag it from him.
I hiss.
Who's this?
Okay,
guy?
make a. I don't know. I could say make an acrobatics check to take it from him if you want to explain how it could be acrobatics. Otherwise,
I was not even
athletics.
thinking acrobatics. I was expecting strength,
Athletics.
athletics. Beat that. 9.
Okay, what's my athletics? Let's see. Ah,
Is it the same?
okay, I beat
19.
it.
Yeah, you can't even touch it.
Aw.
So he's just kind of like waiting, being like, "Could I
Just
please
give
have
it
my
back."
owl back?"
After examining it for a while, I just push it into his hands.
Thank you. Come by sometime. Yeah. And he walks away,
Well,
not
you
knowing
just
if he wants you guys to come back or not.
ruined your friendship. Good job.
Didn't figure out how that damn thing worked.
Well, you do have a magician in your group.
Sure. You have a magician. That's definitely what's going
A
on.
magician who apparently doesn't even know how to stay in their own fucking plane.
So
Wait,
you guys
does he
have a
even know
couple
about
hours.
that?
Well, they disappeared and suddenly came back. Like if they would
Invisibility.
have had time for that. Why would they just reappear 2 steps?
To get surprise. I do that all the time.
Yeah, but you actually make an attack that turn.
Hello?
I
Sorry, my audio cut out.
no.
Okay.
Oh no, you're having it too.
No, the
Spreading.
weird program infected me.
It's spreading.
No.
I didn't even download it.
So you guys have a couple hours before
I'm going to work on my project,
before the sun goes down. Okay.
taking into account what he taught me, and I'm going to finish the popping mechanism.
Ruby's going to the general store to resupply for the trip.
Okay, fair enough. What are you getting, Ruby?
A couple more days of rations, and... Well, she doesn't need any more bolts anymore.
Right.
So probably just a couple days of rations.
I'm gonna just say.
You guys have spider meat, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give Ruby the pincers I swiped from the spider cell.
Oh great. So
What are you gonna do with those pincers, man?
does anyone know why she would ask before going into town?
I'm already working on my project, and you saw what happened to Flawed. Do you intend to interrupt?
She
But
sighs.
surely,
She sighs and grabs Flawed.
wait, what? Yes. Hello.
Can you pincers sell?
You want me to sell?
Who needs pincers?
Oh, who needs pincers?
What?
You want me to go into this small town general store and sell pincers? I'm
I mean, why do we?
we don't. None of this makes any sense.
I said, everywhere has a price, as you said.
No, it's the right market. We're in a
Yeah, have fun looking.
In a rural
I suppose we could just hold on to them for now in case we need them.
She's not touching them. Are you throwing it into party loot, or is someone taking them?
I'm not taking them.
Throw it in the party loot if you want, or you could just toss it
Doc-
instead.
Does Doxus want it for their Frankenstein?
Yes.
Well, he's no longer around, so
Aw.
Ruby's just gonna drop them in whoever's carrying the party loot bag.
Okay, I'd imagine that's Enterus.
Okay, she is just dropping the pincers back into Antares's bag.
I'm ignoring them. Pointedly ignoring them.
Doxus, what are you up to?
I was gonna head north, but or head north or wait by my campsite, I guess.
Okay. Go to
Got
your
nothing to do.
campsite. It's pretty peaceful.
For once. I'll just stay there until we decide to move again.
Understandable.
Anyone else? Ruby, you got some supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Flawed,
Uh,
you just want to hang out.
Yeah, I mean, I get some basic supplies too. Can I talk to Ruby? Like, I guess coming out of the store. So, the rest of us seem to kind of be stumbling around in this situation. You seem to know a little bit more about what's going on. Why are you here?
You know, little this, little that. Selling of knickknacks. She says, remembering how feeble that sounds after the day she's had. At least her
Really?
story hasn't changed.
I guess. I mean, I guess for now, I'll trust you. You seem to be the most agreeable of our group, so at least at the moment. I would like to know what's going on.
You and me both. I mean, probably some cultish activities, it sounds like. I mean, summoning rituals, townfolk kidnapping zombies.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot, isn't it? Oof, long day. And now we're going to be traveling in a random direction to find who knows what. This has been an interesting few days, actually, with you lot.
I mean, it sounds like we'll be heading north. I mean, I don't know how far we'll be going, but there's a
Do
little.
you happen to? So I was actually kind of trying to go somewhere before. I mean, it's not urgent or anything. I honestly didn't know it before I came
Where are
to
you
town.
heading?
Andrew, do I know the name of the school? So I don't have them in my notes.
He
Just little
didn't
wizard.
tell you the name. It might be in the letter, but
Oh,
it's
Okay.
sealed.
I'm not
Oh.
opening it. But I pull out this pretty sealed letter. It's like, oh, I was about a school for wizardry. I mean, I'm not exactly a wizard, but I figured it could help me understand. You might have noticed my magic is a bit unpredictable sometimes.
Unpredictable? You mean you didn't
Uh,
intend to go invisible?
So he forgot to tell you where it's at, what it's called, and you forgot to ask. So,
Yep.
you know.
Exactly. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Does Ruby recognize the seal on the envelope?
No. Wait. Okay, make a history check.
Yes.
If only the person who has the highest history.
Nope. Too
On
bad.
this
17.
one, yeah, okay, so with who you work for and his obsession with knowledge, you know about this school that was created by a wizard, a very powerful wizard, and was just kind of left to this community of sorcerers. and it's hard to get in. They kind of just decide who goes in and who doesn't. There's no like official way of registering, but it's located past the mountains where you're from. Kind of like, let me get that map again. Kind of in a savanna area. No, that's a forest. That's a forest.
How many days?
Past the savanna.
How many days past it?
Oh, this is quite a ways north. Weeks.
And do we know the school's name? Or do I know?
With a
I
17?
certainly don't.
Probably not.
But I definitely recognize the symbol. Okay.
Yeah.
That looks familiar. I mean, I don't know much about it, but
You know where it is? I realized I actually did forget to get directions from Andrew, and I can get it later. It's fine. It's fine.
it's somewhere to the north, so we're heading the same direction.
That's good. Do you know how long of a journey?
I actually have not come very far south for this. I'd assume a lot further than I'm going.
It's fine. I don't mind a little bit of traveling.
I don't really know how much further. I do know it's rather secluded, or at least to me it is.
It's nice to know it's in the same direction. Perhaps we finish up with this, and then we'll see. I imagine we'll go our separate ways. But I suppose we'll find out when we come to it.
Ruby nods, and then just lays down in a patch of dirt under a tree.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna. All right. You just like I have actually a hotel room. See you tomorrow.
Sure. Why waste such a nice night? I mean, you've got the dirt and
Yes, there's
insects.
certainly dirt. Okay. I'm gonna go inside actually.
Ruby sighs. Weirdo.
Do I finish my project by this point?
Okay, so you could only get so far because
I'm
You
working
can't-
on just the blade, which should be simple enough.
so the thing with the blade is you still don't have any way to shape the metal. You could get the blade you could get the blade off the handle that it's currently on.
Yeah, I have some
And-
smithing tools, but okay.
What?
I thought the smithing tools would be for that.
But you don't have a heat source.
Hmm.
So you pretty much need to find a town that has a blacksmith.
Yeah, I can't see much ways around that because I can't really use control heat that much. That
Control heat.
Control flame, control heat, same thing.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. You could have weird spells.
It might be helpful if you had
do
sheet
have
metal
weird
and a train.
Oh, jeez.
well, since I finished that, I'm going to refill my buy a new canteen of alcohol, and I'm gonna buy some kerosene.
You are.
Okay, how much kerosene?
Enough to start a tool forge.
Kerosene.
How long do you
need-
intend to be
You
in
need
this
something
town?
You need something to light. Also, this is not for this town.
Okay.
You just want a shit ton of kerosene.
I mean, I only have so much on me.
That won't be a problem with customs.
Okay, so let's say you get a pound of kerosene.
Okay.
Let's let's see. I guess that will be about 10 silver.
Okay.
Does that seem too much for kerosene, Celeste?
I have no idea how much kerosene costs. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's fine. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
There we go.
I can give you. I have like a nice chart about like normal items and what
Ooh,
they
I
cost.
could use that. I could use that.
Yeah, but I don't think kerosene is on there. I mean, maybe it is.
I
It'll
doubt
help, it'll help.
kerosene's a normal item for adventuring.
It's fine.
Let's see.
Who wouldn't bring kerosene with them on a cave?
On a cave?
For the cave trip. Let's see.
Oh,
If you're
gosh.
going caving, you need kerosene. Okay. It'd also be smart to bring at least something that can pack a punch, like I don't know, just some dynamite or something.
Sure.
Note to self, keep all flames away from that person.
Yeah, maybe. Alright.
That's how we're gonna die. Not a bunch of spiders. He's gonna blow up on us.
Right.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if I'll be the one blown up. Probably the dynamite.
Right.
Well,
So, you guys all take a rest for the night. Right?
Yeah.
No one else is doing anything? Okay, cool.
Long rest.
So you guys
Yeah.
take a rest for the night. Flawed, you have that problem again.
That's concerning.
You have these whispers just keep coming by every time you close your eyes, and the deeper you get into sleep, the louder they get when you go to
Hmm.
sleep. They run
I-
throughout the whole night.
I don't feel
This
like I'm
is-
getting one.
This time's a little different.
Cool.
You wake up and you see this blue flame spreading from you onto the floor and kind of spreading across.
Oh shit! I want to go get water.
you get up and you run to get water. You turn around, the flame isn't there anymore.
Hmm.
Huh.
Just your typical night.
I have
Theory.
experienced like these whispers before, right?
I'm sorry?
My character has not experienced this before, right?
Pretty sure you have.
No, those are the one other
They
time.
Okay, so
One other time. I was just wondering because yeah.
you could slightly remember hearing whispers during the ritual,
Okay. Fun.
but you
All
couldn't
right.
tell if it was your imagination.
Hmm. And it's just definitely a lot more intense. Right.
And I think that's where we're going to end it.
Okay.
Hey.
So we got nothing done. Awesome.
What do you mean? You got spider silk.
We got silk.
And you got to meet Vorboth officially and see his shop and see a rotating owl.
I mean, what else could you imagine spending your day doing aside
Right?
from meeting Vorboth Oakenspine
Saving the world?
with
I can do
Oakenspine
something.
knick-knack and his very beautiful owl and the thing I bought for the free. Which I
Being
should
back
put
home would be great.
We don't know much about Doxus.
We-
Or each
none of
other.
us really- None
Well,
of us know anything about anyone because nobody wants to talk about themselves.
Pretty much.
Ruby
They'll
knows
come
most
within
about
My
time.
Flawed
character's
here.
perfectly fine with talking about himself. Just nobody asked, and he's like, okay. I don't.
That's kind of a thing, yeah. No one ever asks interest.
Nobody even tried to really interact with me that much in like socialization.
That's
Flawed is the
crazy.
most talky, and Flawed has not even asked your name.
Exactly.
Well, guys, it looks like that is going to be it for today. If you guys are catching this from YouTube or some other place, I keep giving these vague clues about uploading somewhere else, but I haven't actually done it yet. We stream every week at 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Times. Will be Central Standard Time when Daylight Savings ends as well. I know that's coming up in a few weeks. I don't know when exactly. Eventually, but yep, 7:30 p.m. And if we're late, we probably will be late. Let's get real.
When we're late.
If
If
we're
we're
late,
late-
I
then
mean, we were all here.
Yeah, typically it was technical difficulties.
Yeah, this time was technical.
Well, technically, it was technical.
Who knows? Every time, hopefully we have good sound quality for this video if you're somewhere else. I don't know, we've been trying to get that working out. Maybe we're good, I don't know.
we're good. We're
I'll-
fine.
I'll see you guys next time. This is DCat, that's our DM Ender,
Stay in pieces.
and everyone else.
Yes.